As a small content creator, this is what you're doing wrong. I'm here to tell you, as a small content creator, these are the secrets that you need. What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Aubrey, your favorite content bestie. And before the video gets started, make sure to go and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so as you see by the title of the video and the thumbnail, you know why you are here today. When I tell you guys have been, over the past, I want to say since the beginning of December, you guys have been commenting on TikTok, DMing me, commenting on YouTube videos, and overall asking me the same question. How do I stay consistent when I am a 4-year HBCU college student? I do work a 9 to 5. And I am a content creator. You guys ask me all the time, how do I balance it and yet still stay consistent? I'm gonna answer you today, but I just want to show you guys these two are the most recent. I did not feel like searching for the rest of the comments, but these two are the most recent comments. I also did an Instagram story, so if you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and go follow me. I did an Instagram story asking you guys to ask me any questions regarding my content creator journey, how I can stay consistent, what do I do, how do I do it, and yada 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 yada. So I do have a few questions from that Instagram story, and we're all just gonna put it in one video. And I'm here to tell you, as a small content creator, these are the secrets that you need. But don't ever forget, you got them from no_Ari, okay? Now let's get started. I feel so professional because I got my iPad now, but this is where all my notes are, and this is where we're gonna get literally jiggy with it, because I have literally planned this video out in advance. I actually wrote in my journal, and then I just took a picture and put it on here because this is just easier. So we're gonna just answer the questions straight off rip. So I'm gonna answer the questions from Instagram. How do you feel about collabs and growth? I don't know, you know what? I'm gonna put, like, I may cover the name, I may not, but this is literally the questions, okay? How do you feel about collabs and growth? Honestly, I love that question because currently right now I am in the midst of wanting to change my niche. Not necessarily change, but I do want to add more to my niche, and collabing is something that I would be highly interested in doing. The only thing is I just don't know, like, with what I do already, who I would collab with. So if you watch another content creator and they live in Georgia or Atlanta specifically, make sure to tell them to hit me up and we could collab. But I am open to collabing. How do you feel about growth? I mean, I feel like I have the same reasoning, like when it comes to growth. I think everybody has their own growth pace, and it is very easy to rush that pace when you feel like you're not growing enough, even though you are. Y'all know I don't sugarcoat nothing with y'all. I don't hide nothing from y'all. So we finna answer this. How's that bread looking? YouTube treating you good or not yet? Literally the question. Pause and zoom in if you want to. Okay, this is the thing, y'all, and a lot, I can understand if you don't know how YouTube works, you don't know. So I am here to tell you, okay? So the bread is looking at 0 because I do not get paid for YouTube yet. I have not gotten paid for any promotion, any collabs I do. I'm not getting paid from YouTube. I'm not getting paid nothing, okay? As far as actual money. But when I do collabs, I get paid in exchange. So recently I supported a small business. They sent me their items. I promoted truthfully, because a lot of these people be lying. I promoted and boom, pretty little thing. I'm under contract with them. They send me an amount to spend. I buy the clothes and I promote on Instagram. So I have not gotten paid money from anything I do when it comes to my content creation yet. In order to get paid from YouTube, I have to have 1,000 subscribers. Right now we are at 652. That is why I push you guys to go ahead and subscribe. Only if you really enjoy me. If you really don't enjoy me, don't just subscribe, because YouTube will take the subscription away. That's another thing. On TikTok, when people do like, oh, let's subscribe for a subscribe, let's support each other, If I subscribe to somebody's YouTube channel and I don't interact with their channel, YouTube is gonna think I'm a robot and take me away from their subscribers list. So if you're just doing sub for sub, the next morning, all those 50 people that you exchange sub for are gonna go away because YouTube thinks you're a robot. When you subscribe, you have to watch at least 2 minutes of somebody's video, and then it helps when you comment and like and share and all that, okay? So I have to have 1,000 subscribers. Currently, I am at 652. That's why I push you guys to subscribe so bad. Now, watch hours. I have to have 3,000 watch hours. So you know how 60 minutes in 1 hour, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, I have to have 3,000 watch hours. I am currently at 1,287. That is why I push longer videos, because watch hours increase more when I do that. But I am now going to stop doing longer videos because I see you guys aren't watching that often. Like, you guys aren't watching my video the whole way through. And I would rather you guys watch the whole way through than just try to increase my watch hours. Like, no. And the other option is 3 million short views. I do post YouTube shorts, but I don't do it like that. So 3 million, we're not even gonna focus on that. But the main thing is 1,000 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours in order to start getting paid from YouTube. So to answer your question, how's that bread looking? From YouTube, it's looking at a 0. But I do also work a 9 to 5. So that's how I get my money. YouTube treating you good. YouTube is always treating me good. Like, I've always been a YouTube junkie. I've never had cable in my room. Ever since a little girl, I literally just watch YouTube. So YouTube is always treating me well. And I'm happy to be on the actual platform. I'm not getting paid to do YouTube yet. You guys are probably thinking that because how consistent and how much I'm uploading, I might be getting paid. But I'm here to tell you, I have not earned $1 from YouTube yet. So if you don't know, I have been so consistent with YouTube and TikTok. I'm so proud of myself with how consistent I am with TikTok. Like, if you know me, you know this channel, you know I've been saying since last year I wanted to start branching off to TikTok. And I'm doing just that. So if you aren't following me on TikTok, go ahead and follow me, no_Ari with 3 eyes. So lately, these are the 2 comments, wherever I choose to edit and put them. These are the 2 comments that I really am making this video about. I mean, like, really for. So this person commented on my TikTok video, can you do a video on how you remain consistent while in college? Like, do you batch create when big exams are approaching? And then this person says, for real, I'm getting that case, and for real, drop a video on being consistent because I'm naturally not. And that is okay, because I'm here to tell you, no matter if you do YouTube, no matter if you do Instagram, no matter if you do TikTok, I'm here to tell you how to be consistent. Because one thing about me, I was born with a thick line of consistency within me. It's even tattered on me. So I'm here to tell you, because as someone who does YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram promo, you would want to learn from me how to stay consistent. And everybody who is a content creator on a platform has a different routine. They have a different motive. They do things differently. But you guys, my support system, my strongest support system, want to know how I do it. And I'm going to be so blunt and upfront with you guys on how I stay consistent. So the first thing is to write down your schedule. Do not keep everything in your head, because that's where it can that's where it can get overwhelming. The first thing to do is physically write down your schedule. And you have to have 2 schedules, okay? That's the main thing. 2 schedules. You guys are probably like, all right, why 2 schedules? I'm going to tell you. So I actually physically write my schedule out, and then I put it on my phone or my iPad just in case I don't have this around, because I don't carry this around. That stays home. But for example, I took a picture and I airdropped it to my iPad, so if I'm at school or I'm just out and I want to know something, I have it here and I don't have the journal. So the first schedule is the upload schedule. When are you actually going to upload, as far as the date and the time? Don't just be like, oh, I want to upload probably like next Saturday. No, you need to put, I need to upload next Saturday, January 22nd at 7:00 p.m. Be specific. You have to be specific. So the first schedule is the upload schedule. know when you're going to actually upload on your platform. The second schedule is the filming schedule. When are you actually going to film that video? When are you going to sit down, or when are you going to stand up, whatever video you're doing? When are you going to actually film that video? Because you have to make time in your life to do these things. I'm a college student and I work a 9 to 5. So I need to know when I need to cut everything else out and sit down and film the content that I need to film. Because if I don't, I would just keep working. I would just keep doing school, and then I lack on content. That's a no bueno. No bueno. No que lastima, no bueno, okay? So the first schedule is what? Upload schedule. When are you going to upload? The second schedule is filming schedule. When are you actually going to sit down and film the content that you want to film? Now, the next thing is, obviously, I kind of just went backwards, but that's okay. The next thing is, what are you going to film? Sorry, y'all, the camera's shaking. What video are you going to film? What content do you want to make, okay? This, out of the three, my dog is barking, y'all. Sorry. This, out of the three, is probably the most time consuming, okay? So, I schedule my videos, my upload, a month in advance, okay? So, I'm probably going to put this on the screen so you guys can see it right here. So, as you can see, I have every date in this month that I want to upload, and every date that I need to film in this month to upload that video. So it's important that you really think about what you want to do. Don't think about what other people are doing necessarily, like to the full extent. Like if somebody sees my video, oh, she did a pretty little thing unboxing, I need to do that. No, upload what you want to film, what fits your niche. I always recommend seeing what other people are doing just to get an idea of, you know, what you can do. So for example, I always do pretty little thing unboxing and try on hauls. So I'm like, what else can I do fashion wise other than just unboxing and trying it on? And then I don't know her name specifically, but I seen that she was doing lookbooks. So I was like, okay, maybe I could do something around like doing a lookbook, like gathering all types of sweatsuits and stuff, doing a lookbook. Just grabbing ideas and seeing how you can make it your own. You guys are probably like, all right, when do you have time to do this? Because you're a college student and you have a 9 to 5. Sleepless nights is very important. And it's sad to say, but when you have a goal, when you have a dream, when you have a passion of what you do, you should not complain about sleepless nights. And I don't complain about sleepless nights, but I think it's important as you're starting as a small content creator like myself to recognize those sleepless nights, because guess what? Tonight is gonna be a sleepless night for me because I have work in the morning. I have to be up at 7. Like tonight's gonna be a sleepless night, but I am recording, and right after this, I'm going to edit this video. We'll get to that in a minute. So you guys are probably like, all right, when do you even have time to write down that stuff? If I'm done editing, or if I have not done this yet, I do it right before I go to bed. I literally lay right here with all my devices and I plan and I write down and I just jot down everything. So that's very important. Sleepless nights. I feel like a lot of content creators don't talk about that. We're not getting a full 12 hours of sleep or 8 hours of sleep and doing this. That's just not how it's going. At least not when we're trying to get a bigger audience. Sleepless nights, baby. Sleepless nights. So when I made this upload schedule and what I actually wanted to film, I thought about where my life is heading to this month. So for example, I start school next Wednesday. So I was like, okay, let's do some school content. What's in my school bag, college edition, is set to upload on the 15th. If y'all take any of my video ideas, I want the credit, thank you, okay? So I, get some school content in there. I know I have to deep clean my room on Sunday before the school week starts because I won't be home. So I'm like, okay, that could be content. And I'm just thinking of things that I'm already have to do, and I'm transferring it into content, if that makes sense. Everybody cleans, everybody packs their bag for school. And when you're a content creator, everything is content. So that is key, okay? Don't necessarily think of things that you have to go out the way for. I don't have to go out the way to do what's in my school bag, because guess what? The night before school, I'm packing my bag, and you guys might want to see that. So let's go ahead and make it content. So the next thing is the when do I film? So this is actually for this year. This is the actual new schedule for me, and it's been working wonders so far. Like, I've been so consistent and not overwhelmed, and I feel like that's one of the keys. So for example, if you see the numbers on the left side, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so like, let's do number 3, C&K Ranch Skittles promo. So that is the video that I uploaded yesterday, supporting a small business. That is number 3. So when I go to when each video needs to be filmed, and I go to number 3, I had already filmed it, so I put already filmed. So let's go into the future. What's in my school bag is set to upload on the 15th. That's number 5. So if you go down to number 5, it says I need to film that on 1/12. Now, don't get me wrong, some things will have to be readjusted and rescheduled, but my thing is, before the month is over, I need to at least get all these out. It may not be on that same day because you just never know what happens, but as long as all these videos are out before January is over, you should be satisfied. Do not be too hard on yourself. Overall, that is one of the things that I use, one of the main things that I use to stay consistent, is planning ahead so it doesn't get overwhelmed. I know some people like to wake up and film and throw everything on themselves in one day, but me personally, who has a lot going on, I cannot do that, and this is one of the best ways that I felt releases all that tension and I do not get overwhelmed. So on this next page is actually the outline of this video that I wanted to walk with you guys, because I wanted this video to be very organized and detailed, and this is not a video I could just pop on the camera and start talking. I had to take notes on myself, and that's what we did. So how do I balance life plus content advice? Like I said, sleepless nights are key. I know it sucks, but caffeine is a thing, whether it's a Red Bull, whether it's coffee, whatever, but caffeine is a thing, so you have to push yourself to keep going. Don't get me wrong, when your body is tired, it will let you know it, and when it lets you know, please listen, okay? So I have divided, me personally, my life in one page. So my life, I am a 4-year HBCU student, I am 9 to 5 retail worker, and I am a content creator. I do Instagram Reels and Instagram promo for Pretty Little Thing. I do YouTube, obviously, as a hobby. Nobody makes me create YouTube videos. Like, everybody that I promo and collab with, it's always Instagram and TikTok that I need to promote. I always just do it extra for YouTube because y'all are my babies. Like, y'all are my stinks, okay? So I have to do YouTube too. So YouTube is my hobby. And I do TikTok, obviously, Pretty Little Thing promo. So that is my full life. College student, 9 to 5 retail worker, content creator for Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. You need to divide. Keyword, divide. Divide your life in segments. So for one, school schedule, because me, education comes first, okay? So my school schedule. This spring semester, I have classes Monday through Thursday, 5 courses, 1 is online, and I have the times. That's not really necessary for you guys to know. But just know I do have a school schedule, Monday through Thursday, 5 courses, 1 is online. You have to break your life down in detail to incorporate this content, because if you're just living and then adding content, it becomes too much, and then that's when you get overwhelmed. So the second thing that we're dividing is my 9 to 5 job. Now that I'm back in school, we're starting next week, I'm only going to be working on weekends. I don't have classes Friday, so I will be working Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I can work Monday as long as it's closing shifts. So if you have a job, break it down, okay? Friday through Monday, opening shifts, 1 closing shift. And I already told my job, they already know, yada, yada, yada. The next thing is dividing the content creation. Plan videos ahead, y'all got that by now. Do what you want, we've talked about that. And plan to film and upload. 2 schedules. Schedule your upload and schedule your filming. That is so important, okay? Edit right after you film. This has been this has been a staple of mine. I've gotten to the hobby where whenever I record, I edit right after. If I have something else major to do, like a quiz or a test or an essay, then obviously education comes first. But 99.9% of the time, right after I record, I will sit in this bed and edit and get it out the way. Do I rush my editing process? Absolutely not. But I do hurry up and get on it right after I record my videos. That is a great hobby, and I'm so proud of myself for even doing that, because a lot of people will record and then just go about it and then just like, oh, I do need to edit, but I want to do this too. If you're serious you need to edit right after you film. Incorporate your content into what you already have to do for the day, okay? I've seen several TikTokers who, you know, they get up, that if they need stuff for the house, if they need to run errands, they automatically incorporate the content into what they're already doing, and it's not overwhelming. It's not like, oh, I need to create a TJ Maxx video, but I really don't feel like going, but I'm gonna just go. No, if you need to go to TJ Maxx and you know it, bring that camera, bring that phone, because you're already, you know, you're already doing what you want to create. So create it. Just make it easy on yourself. It's not that hard. Just don't overthink. I've learned so much about not overthinking. I still do it slightly, okay? Slightly. But for the most part, I do not overthink my content no more, because the moment I overthink my content is the moment I don't like it. And that's the moment where I don't even want to upload, because what I don't do is upload something I don't like. Like, that's just me. I'm not finna just, oh, I'm just gonna throw it out there, whatever, I really don't care for it, I'm gonna just throw it out there. No, if I don't like it, I will redo it. It don't have to be that same day, but I will redo it. So do not overthink it. Do what you want. That time you are overthinking, content can be getting created. YouTube, plan videos ahead, do what you want, plan to film and upload schedules, edit right after you film. That is for YouTube, okay? For TikTok, incorporate it into your daily schedule, do not overthink, and just upload. Now we're gonna get to Instagram. Instagram, reuse TikTok content. If you know Instagram Reels and TikTok, you will know it's damn near the same thing. And people who follow you on Instagram probably won't follow you on TikTok. So if you're just posting on TikTok, you're losing the chance to gain more audience if you're not going to post the same thing on Instagram. Just reuse your content. It's never been bad to reuse your content. I know these big influencers, they have the ability to create a TikTok, then go create a different video for Instagram Reel, and then go create this for Instagram Shorts. Okay, cool beans to them. But when you're a girl trying to get it out the mud, reuse that content. It is okay. You do not have the same audience on TikTok as you do Instagram. The second bullet point I have for Instagram is fit content to that platform. So, like I just said, when you reuse content, it is okay to reuse your content. But this is where it gets tricky. TikTok has trending sounds. Instagram has its own trending sounds, because at the end of the day, it's two different apps. If there's a trending sound on TikTok, use it, because it will boost your algorithm. It will boost your following. It will boost you if you're using trending sounds. But when you're reusing that content, don't use that song over at Instagram if that's not the trending sound, because now your Instagram content is not going to do that good, because you're not using what's trending on Instagram. And it's the same thing for hashtags. Whatever hashtags are trending on TikTok, use those if it fits your video. Whatever hashtags are trending on Instagram, use those if it fits your video. Like I said, it's two different apps. So you have to fit your content to whichever app you are doing. How do you remain consistent? I just gave you guys the very detailed answer to that. So I hope you're taking notes. If not, let me just answer this in the most simplistic way possible. How do you remain consistent? I plan ahead. One thing about me, I look into the future so much, I sometimes lose the present. I plan so much ahead, and it helps so much. How do you not get overwhelmed? Y'all should know what I'm gonna say. Plan ahead. That's all it does. You guys really, y'all have to take the time to plan ahead and really just sit down and schedule your life. The moment you're not on a schedule is the moment you get overwhelmed because you're trying to do everything at once with no planning, and that is not good for your mental. Do I batch create? Y'all seen it earlier. She asked me if I batch create when I have finals and things like that. So to start, batch creating is basically picking one day to film all your content, whether it's all your content for the next week, all your content for the next 2 days, all your content for the next month. And if you do that, God bless your heart, because baby. But the point is, batch creating is basically sitting down, picking a day, and filming all the content that you need in that day. A lot of the people that we look up to actually do that, but they do it so strategically. They change their hair, they change their makeup, they change their clothes, so it looks like a different day. It's nothing wrong with batch creating. I am all for it, and yes, I have batch create before. Do I do that all the time? No, because y'all know I do have a job and I do have an education to tend to. So sometimes I do not have the time to create all the videos I want in one day. But when I am on breaks, I do sometimes batch create. How do you always know what content to create? Because when you look at my channel, I have a lot going on, and not in a bad way, boo, don't do me. I have a lot of different content, and that is because as a small content creator right now, I am trying to find my strongest points. So I have so much. I have skincare routines, I have makeup routines, I have collection videos, I have unboxings, I have what is it called, like hauls, I have try-ons, I have vlogs. Like, I have so much on my channel, and as a content creator, a small one, I think it's important not to limit yourself. Do whatever you want and put it out there, and keep doing that, because the audience that you deserve is gonna come to that content. And when you constantly do that, so for example, my Pretty Little Thing try on hauls. Before being a brand ambassador for Pretty Little Thing, I never did try on hauls because I ordered small amounts of clothes at a time, not enough value for a video. But once I got the position as a Pretty Little Thing brand ambassador, I was like, okay, this is consistent content that I can make, because I get packages every month. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna start doing this every month, and I'm hoping that my audience tames to it, so I know no matter what else I post, when it's time to do those try-on hauls, I know my people are here and ready to watch. So put any and everything out. I mean, it's good to have a niche, just so I want to say it's good just verbally. Like, oh, what do you do on YouTube? Oh, I'm lifestyle, beauty, fashion. Like, it's good to say it verbally, but at the end of the day, this is your channel, and this is your, like, your life journal. Do whatever you want, and when you see your numbers and looking at your analytics, what is popular on your channel, keep doing that. Not exactly the same way. You have to change it up every now and then so you gain more people. When it comes to this content creator stuff, you have to keep evolving within yourself. You cannot keep doing the same exact thing, because yes, you do have an audience watching that, but you don't want just the same audience every single time. You want new people plus your OGs. I know my OGs on my channel, okay? I know my OGs on my channel, okay? And I love you guys for supporting me through whatever. I know my OGs are here to stay, because guess what? They ain't left yet, and this is my 4th year doing it, okay? What I am struggling with, and I have no problem telling you guys that, is the reach on my channel. A lot of people just support people because their numbers are big. I understand my numbers are big, but that does not mean my content is worth nothing, okay? So right now, I am having the trouble of getting my content the reach that it needs. And I'm having that trouble because, not because I don't promote myself, because if you follow me on my social media, no matter what it is, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, I promote this channel every single day. I do not play about my channel. I promote new videos, old videos. I promote myself on my channel on my social medias every single day. And I will never stop doing that. Even when I do make it big, I will never stop doing that. But this is the problem. On Instagram, when I do promo, I'm speaking to the same, how many followers do I have? Like 1,800. I'm speaking to the same 1,800. And it's not even a full 1,800. It's probably like the 200 that do watch my story daily. I'm speaking to the same exact people each time I do promo. There's nothing wrong with that. But as you guys can see, I'm not gaining anything. I have my OGs here, but I'm not gaining that. And in order for me to gain that reach and that new audience and these new subscribers and these new followers, it's truthfully gonna be from you guys. When you guys share my Instagram stories, when you guys share my Instagram posts, when you guys share my Instagram reel, you are sharing my brand to your platform with a whole bunch of people that don't know me. So if my friend posts my Instagram reel, she has 2,000 followers, probably 1,900 of those people do not know me. But if they're into YouTube, if they're into fashion, if they're into, you know, a creator like me, she's gonna jump from my best friend's, you know, platform to mine and come support me, and that's how I gain a new audience. And it's the same thing with YouTube and TikTok. Once you guys share my YouTube, you're giving me the reach that I need. You're helping me gain a new audience. And that's why I think it is so important to share your favorite content creators' videos, comment, and just keep sharing. Even you don't have to put a caption, just keep sharing. Because great content creators like myself are getting overshadowed because our numbers don't look good. I mean, they look good, but they're not high enough. I can pull a stranger out and give her somebody's channel who has 200K and give her my channel who has 652 subscribers. She's automatically gonna go to this one just because the numbers are bigger. And it's a possibility my content can be better. But I mean, that's just the way of the world, and you can't be mad at that. You have to adjust to it. So I need you guys, and I'm not talking about just for me, I need you guys to share your favorite content creators' videos, their posts, whatever they do on social media and on TikTok. I need you to share your favorites because we need your help getting us a new audience and a bigger reach, because we only can do so much and you guys can do a lot. So please make that a habit in 2024, is sharing and just doing more for your favorite small content creator like me. I feel like I've never spoken the way I just did on YouTube yet. So I'm happy that you guys got that out of me for sure. If you guys have any more questions, just DM me, just comment below, just comment on TikTok. It does not matter where you comment, because I'm going to help you. If you need help, I'm going to help you. So do not hesitate to reach out to me. If you are just a supporter and just love viewing what I do, please continue to share my content, whether it's on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever the case may be. Please just continue to share, because I have so many goals and I'm so ambitious. Like, I really don't want to get emotional, but you guys just don't understand. I'm seeing this in the long run, and if you're a content creator, I want you to feel how I feel as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I know you guys are probably like, all right, what happened to your intro and your outro? We are rebranding. The rebrand is crazy. Like, we're changing the game, okay? So go back a couple videos and watch my intro and my outro, and in 2 weeks you're gonna see how bigger and better we are coming, okay? So I know the outro is kind of wonky, the intro is kind of wonky, but trust and believe, it's, you know, it's rolling. The ball is rolling. Make sure to follow me on all my social media, no_RA with 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 eyes. And hit the subscribe button, please, because we're on the road to 700 subbies. Turn on the notification bell so you don't ever miss a video from yours truly. Comment anything you want as long as it's positive below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.